I'm LiLi and I'm an intern with 𝘕𝘓𝑡's Interactive Learning and Development. Incidentally, I'm also a senior lecturer with Nanyang Polytechnic at the School of Business. We started using generative AI, so we use it to generate ideas for like activities, lessons, ideas for questions to be used, in class, not so much for examinations or for testing. Using Capabara, one of the best things is that number one, it's like a brainstorming partner and in a safe environment, so that's very important for me as an educator, and also to safeguard the integrity of the information that I'm trying to put into the system to help me. Because actually there's always this thing at the back of our mind, and that is it safe? Does it use whatever is it that I give it to train other models? And that's something that we're very skeptical about. The thing that we notice as educator is that sometimes when you want to have hands-on activity in class, it's very tough. Learners can be shy, they don't want to participate. How do you get around that problem? I wrote a negotiation role player actually for my students to be used in class. Sometimes it can be embarrassing and then you're afraid that you say the wrong thing. All those circumstances is now removed from the environment, and all you care about is, does my answer make sense? Usually when I write a prompt using any Gen AI tool, I will have to think about very carefully, what is it that I really need? Make sure I put it all in my prompts. Capabara takes away all that. In the user interface, it really asks you specific questions like, what kind of subject are we looking at? What kind of outcomes are you hoping for? Or what kind of resources are you looking for? And then the amazing thing is when it starts to generate the information for me, it puts it into the actual structure that I need, including pedagogy, without me having to think in my prompt from the very beginning. What's great about Capabara is that it actually prompts you along the way. As it's generating questions, it's also thinking on your behalf and giving you the material that you need. And so therefore, at the end of it, it's actually a very complete documentation that I need when I'm writing my curriculum, or I'm doing up a lesson plan, or even a lesson itself. It's complete. We always talk about how, it'd be great to be able to test my students before lessons, and then you come in, and then based on the answers that you've given, now I know what is it that you need. Let's take a MCQ generator, where now the students, they can be typing in answers to a series of questions set by instructions that you've given to the chatbot. With that information now, the tutor now actually teach the student according to his or her level. That is what we call a true differentiated learning environment. I think the most important thing is go out there, understand them, and leverage it as a partner. These tools are created to help us. So by doing that, you also are able to convince your students that it is safe.